Big shout out to everybody out there. This is your host, Wally Sparks. And you guys are now tuned in to yet another episode of Cambridge Gucci Live.
Burr.
But y'all know what I say, right? Cambridge Gucci Man.
You dig?
But we got a special edition right now. You recognize this face right here?
Yeah, guess who's back?
In the
Back again.
house.
Paulie's back. For
We
girls,
bringing y'all
tell
back.
your friends.
The segment of Q&A with Wally Sparks, and we starting season 2 off along with Cambridge Gucci Live, y'all. So with no further ado, let's reintroduce my host for Q&A with Wally Sparks. Let them know
What's
who you
going
be,
on,
dog.
y'all? It's your man Ryan, a.k.a. Big Show, a.k.a. Paul Ross, baby.
Oh. And we here, man.
All
First,
about that motherfucking trap storm.
Trap Storm, that's how we working them?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't even know what tape we was working on. But I'm gonna have to gather some joints from that Trap Storm, man. I got some videos on it.
Yeah, word. Say that.
What's good with you, man? How you feeling? Season 2, episode 1.
Season 2, we made it. Holy shit. What's good?
What made you want to pick Trap Storm for this in particular episode, starting off the second season?
I love Heartless Tony. I love the bar work, but hey, that Cambridge Gucci Man can never go wrong with that.
No, we can't. I guess it was only right since we bring it back Q&A on Cambridge Gucci Live, right?
Yeah, it's only right. It's only right.
So let's leave it to you, my host. How we gonna start this up, man?
Gotta go to the drugstore first.
Ooh, one time for my niggas in the trap house.
This for the diehards right here.
Yeah.
Shout out Bruce Willis.
Yeah, well actually, you know that drugstore joint, man, at that in particular time, mad ish was going on. I did a video for that. In the beginning of the video, you'll see it'll pan out from a clip that says Glizz.
Pause.
Know what I mean? Nah, that was big shout out R.I.P. to my G, Glizzy Glocks.
Yeah. R.I.P.
Also R.I.P. to Trap Glizzy. Another Glizzy.
I seen they got the memorial of him now.
Yeah, definitely gonna have to
Fire.
stop by that and
For real.
show us some love. And yeah, well, with this drugstore track, I felt like, I wasn't actually even gonna drop another tape at the time. But there was a lot of crazy ish going around where I live. A lot of my dudes was getting locked up. Some people was, they wasn't hearing them. Or there was a lot of action going on.
Yeah.
So with a lot of the action going on is what inspired it to, say let's do this trap storm. Not to mention it was also in the winter. So the trap was storming for real.
It's cold out in the winter.
Yeah, in the drugstore particular, in the beginning I got a bar where I said, "Free my nigga Miz, I heard they found him with that work. Fiends around the corner told him see me on the first." So just recently before that, I had found out my dude Miz, he had got caught up in a big time bust. You feel me?
Yeah, I think I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, so like I said, the trap was storming, so that's why I started off with that in particular bar. But
how he doing right now? Any word?
I haven't heard a word and all that, but he's definitely sitting, free Miz and all that. But yeah, man, I had to, just happened to the homie, so I had to start off the verse kind of representing him, and the song's just kind of about what's going on in the hood.
Yeah, say that.
Yeah,
free all them who never told.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
all I say.
Free the real.
Assassinate the suckers.
Yeah, and I put the in the beginning you see the Glizz tag and all that. That was for my man Glizzy. Cause my man Glizzy Glocks has also passed away around.
Next video we shoot, definitely got to shoot in front of that.
Yeah,
it's only right.
I'm not sure if that from the Trap Storm video is still there, but at the time we just had where I actually shot inside the tennis court is where they had the memorial for my dude Glizzy Glock. So somebody had sprayed that up. So I figured it was only right.
Yeah, and R.I.P. Trap Glizzy.
That's exactly a fact, man. We will just take a moment of silence for that. Praise up for all his family, friends, and just the city of Cambridge and the whole hood, man. You know, we just gotta do the best we can while we're here, man.
Facts.
Any more questions about that particular song, or should we get into a video for that?
Yeah, play that shit.
Should
Play
we just
that
run
shit.
the whole
Play
video
it.
up?
Yeah. Play that shit.
We're gonna run the whole video up. You have no more Trap Storm question for the drugstore?
Let's run that.
All right, let's run it up. With no further ado, y'all, let's get into this commercial break.
This for my diehards, man. I ain't talking about the movie series, you know, my diehard street nigga. Free P-Way Longway, free all
Say, Jack,
free,
that beat all the way returned.
One time for my nigga in the trap house. 2 times cause my nigga whip it fast now. 3 times cause he made $1 billion racks now. He went back in and never came back out. 1 time for my nigga in the trap house. 2 times cause my nigga whip it fast now. 3 times he done made $1 million racks now. He went back in and never came back out. Free my nigga Biz, I heard they caught him with that work. Fiends around the corner told him see me on the first. Got a lot of niggas either dead or either in jail. Homie did 11 word and he ain't getting no mail. You thought you was a driller till the spinner hit your block. Ain't nobody safe, not even family when you hot. I'm just trying to pull up in a Phantom with a watch. Ain't been to them projects, damn, I miss my nigga Glocks. Shorty at my spot, her nigga bidding with a celly. Half an hour later, made 1,000 at the telly. Get rid of them niggas, they be singing like that Kelly. When this rapper dies, still be dropping Sparkavelli. And homie still a whip it in the water. When it was a drought, he made 1,000 from a quarter. Heard your old head ratted, now it's bit a little shorter. All because a nigga let us ready place an order. 1 time for my nigga in the trap house. 2 times cause my nigga whip it fast now. 3 times cause he made $1 billion racks now. He went back in and never came back out. 1 time for my nigga in the trap house. 2 times cause my nigga whip it fast now. 3 times he done made $1 million racks now. He went back in and never came back out.
Yeah, that's that. Ooh! Blah. One time for my... Yes, that drugstore, man.
Yeah.
Big shout out to the godson, Bryce.
I see you rocking the Prada and that shit.
Bryce shot that video for me.
Hey, shout out Bryce. What
yeah,
up,
he shot
homie?
that real good. Big shout out to Washington Elms and all that, Newtown Court, the Port. You know,
We support all sides.
Yeah, I love Cambridge, man. All sides matter, so I always want to make sure, you know, all of these videos I'm doing, I'm always representing a particular.
Seize up, not gang related.
Yeah, exactly. We might shoot something today. Yeah.
Oh, we definitely shoot
Maybe
something.
I
Today.
got a couple loosies and all that. I told you I wasn't dropping no tapes until
Hey, well,
but I got some.
hey, speaking of shooting, bro. When the fuck we gonna shoot for that trapped out exotics?
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. Trapping exotic.
Hey, I love that curb sample you used for it, man.
Yeah.
Shout out Larry David, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
Shout out to...
I gotta add, yo, you know, Wale got the mixtape and the album inspired from Seinfeld and all that. I gotta say, are we ever gonna get a Curb inspired mixtape out of you sometime, bro?
That would be dope, man. Like, you know, spark your enthusiasm or something like that.
Spark your enthusiasm, yes.
Or bridge your enthusiasm, you know what I'm saying? Like, definitely, that's something fun to work on. Get some clips. Just don't sue me, Larry. It's just gonna be for a mixtape.
Nah,
Not
cut
gonna
the
make any
check,
money
Larry.
off this, all right? And if you want to make some, you know, appearances on there, I'm all for it. But yeah, what's the next one you
I was gonna
say?
say, yo, it's only right we shoot in front of Cookies, man. Shout out Burner.
Oh yeah, shout out to Burner. See, we could do that, but you know, I kind of already shot in front of I represent. Big shout out to what is it? Green Soul over there.
Yeah.
To let me shoot Cambridge still up in Cambridge. You know what I'm talking about? Shot my video over there. Big shout out to Green Soul, the Central Square. You know, Trapped Out Exotic though.
New video coming soon, y'all. Wait on it.
We busting into that one next. Trapped Out Exotic.
Yeah. New video coming soon.
Well, yeah, you know, I mean, that was that description for that song, idea and stuff is kind of self-explanatory. Trapped Out Exotic. You know, I'm just basically talking about, you know, how I was trapping that fire. You know, I started with a half, then a whole thing. Poppy said I should have joined the dope game. But yeah, that was, you know, that's just talking about my upbringing in the hood. You know, when I was doing them type of hood rat things, you know, you always start off small or with a lower grade, and then eventually you step it up. And when I stepped it up, particularly, I was trapping out exotics.
Say that.
You feel me? What's your what do you like about that song there?
I mean, besides being the weed head, I love the beat, just love the overall energy of that shit, man.
Word. Yeah, that's actually one of my
Can you break down the idea for the video of yours for it?
I got the perfect idea for it. I hate to give it, but let me do this.
Not just a little sneak peek.
I'm gonna do it.
Not the full synopsis.
I'm gonna
just a little.
Do it just
a little sneak peek.
But it's basically gonna show like the process of trapping out exotics. You know what I'm talking about? That video right there is an easy one for me to just get in my head, because I already know exactly how I'm gonna do that. And basically, like I said, it's gonna be the process of trapping out them exotics. Okay? So that's that. You know, anything else about that song in particular? Any specific bars that stand out for you?
Man, I'm trying to think. There's so many, man. We saying a lot of shit.
Well, my favorite bar in that is I goes, I trapped the exotic right outside my granny. No, but I trapped the exotic right out back my granny crib.
You started out that way.
Niggas can't finesse me with no pound of mid.
We ain't about that mid. Fuck out of here with that mid. If you got that mid,
trapped the exotic right outside my granny crib. Niggas can't finesse me with no pound of mid. That's straight up my favorite.
R.I.P. Granny.
Word. I always throw Granny into the mix, because you know that's what was happening. I was right out back of Granny's crib, that back door shit, you know, and I told them they can't finesse me with no P of mid.
Hell no.
Because I done seen every P of mid that there was to see, you know. The Christmas trees, the Thanksgiving trees. Yeah, Reggie, you know, that commercial, like, there's a difference between these men. People probably say Reggie is commercial, but nah. Reggie's Reggie. Commercial.
Shout out Redman.
Commercial, yeah, that's Reggie Noble though. Reggie Noble's that fire. But when you're doing the bud, it's like, and you got that Reggie, that's like the bottom of the barrel. Commercial was like right under mids, because commercial's just like, you got that merch. It's not a super reg, but it's like that. I call it that go around. You know, that itch that goes around. Then you'd have your mid grades after that. You know what I'm talking about? And mids was like the biggest tier of the low grade weed. You feel what I'm saying? Then you got your con bud, your hydro.
Can you rank the top best and the worst weed you ever had?
Yeah, easily. So I'm gonna start off with the haze. The haze from back in the day. This is back in the day weed.
That New York haze?
No. This is back in the day weed around the way right in Cambridge. Purple haze, piff. You know, definitely my top.
Ever had that New York sour?
I've had it, but we talking about.
That's that shit.
We keeping it seeds up, not gang related. So number one, the piff, original piff, not this new. And then I'd say that sour diesel.
Ooh.
You know what I'm talking about? Because the thing with these two particular weeds, sometimes depending on how good your nostril palate is for the weed, you could walk in and smell the piff in the air. You could walk in and smell the sour. Definitely got a distinct taste to it. And that's what always made it stand out for me. And I'm going to take it here with the third best. And not necessarily a bad thing, but piff, sour, and we going to that old school kind bud, y'all. We're bringing it back to the kind bud. Okay?
No Pineapple Express?
That came out a little more later. That was a little more designer.
Maui Wowie?
These are designer before designer. Like, they really... But those are some good ones, too. The Pineapple Express, when I started hitting the dispensary, I would get that. Yeah. That's trapping it out exotic for me.
Yeah.
What we got next on the agenda?
You the motherfucking chicken man.
They asked me, Wally, what you gonna do to get this chicken? I don't know, I'm up in the kitchen.
Shout out Chick-fil-A. Shout out Popeyes. All that.
You know, that's just like, man, they asked me, Cambridge, what you gonna do to get this chicken? That's just like, that song is just about like any wave that I could have to get that bread. That chicken is that bread. You know what I'm talking about? That pollo. You know, you gotta get it. And yeah, man, I just felt that one particularly when I heard that beat, I just automatically started saying that.
Did you get it off
They asked
YouTube?
you, Cambridge, what you gonna do to get the chicken? I said, ain't shit in life for free, so I'm up in the kitchen. Yeah, exactly.
Is that an original beat?
Yeah, it's a YouTube joint, you know, get a little download off that. I like to download my joints off the YouTube.
The YouTube type beats? Can't go wrong.
No, it wasn't YouTube. It's usually I do a Zaytoven type beat, Gucci Man type beat.
I do love them Gucci type beats.
Or when I'm in I like the Zaytoven type beats better than the Gucci type beats because I feel like when you get a Zaytoven type beat,
I can remember this one I heard. I was like, bro, you should have hopped on this one.
Zaytoven was making some Gucci joints, so like I feel like the blend is good. But the Gucci type beats is crazy. Like if I'm trying to do like an anthem, like something wild, I'm definitely doing Gucci Man type beat. You feel me? But if I just want to kind of chill Gucci Man beat or like I'll do a Zaytoven type beat. And unless like when I'm on my Heartless Tony-ish, I'm doing like a Benny the Butcher type beat.
Ooh, shout out the Butcher.
You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, not much. Chicken Man is just about getting that guap.
Yeah, gotta get the guap.
You know? Chicken Man, yeah, I like that. That's a song that's near the end. I see when I go in order, we're going just zippy zoop zop. Season 2, we floating around, baby.
Use a motherfucking hot boy.
Hot boy. Can't go near him. Don't go near him. It's a hot boy. Like I said,
You be around a lot of hot boys. Pause.
I know a lot of them that come in, you know, you gotta, that song.
You're not saying names.
It's about that, you know. Like I said, Trap Storm, it came out at a time where there was a lot of stuff going around, turmoil in the hood, dudes getting locked, some people was dying, and you know, during all that, there's always a hot boy on the app. So I was living on the app. That's when I was out in the mental. So you know, I had a lot of juggers that I know. You know what I'm talking about, juggers and all that. So you know, when I come out, I'm always the dude. What up, my guy? Boom, hand that, ooh, this, that, whatever it may be. So I'm always politicking for a minute.
How do you handle being around them?
The thing is like this. I give them their quick respect. Then you got to keep it moving. You don't want to be like standing too long around them. You know, even they your peoples and all that. You just want to quick, yo, good to see you. Keep it moving, because you know when you get caught up in these streets, man. Like I said, by association, they go in by association. That's what the boys are gonna do. You know, I've had several times where I stood next to one of my peoples for a little too long, and things started getting a little sketchy. So I had to get up out of there.
Hot boy, bro.
I actually got a video for that joint.
Say that?
Yeah. I
No,
didn't.
why didn't you upload that? Why didn't you upload that?
Oh no, man. Sometimes, even with tracks, sometimes I'll do a video real quick and I'll upload it. Then I won't really feel it as much. I thought I was feeling it.
Say, Chad, that beat.
Hot,
Told.
hot, he hot, he hot, he hot. He a hot boy, can't go near him, don't go near him. He a hot boy, always dealing, always scamming. He a hot boy, stack them hundreds to the ceiling. Hot boy, that's a hot boy. He a hot boy, can't go near him, don't go near him. He a hot boy, always dealing, always scamming. He a hot boy, stack them hundreds to the ceiling. Hot boy, that's a hot boy. Hot boy on the block, he working. Hot boy in the trap, he jugging. Always out in front that stove, making plays with no one looking. That my dog and had a book. He be staying with that cook. P.O. let him off the hook. One wrong move, that's all it took. Hot boy got that brown on him. Couple fingers and he all in. Can't risk some of villain. Keep that fire, send me thing. Police know him by his name. Couple chickens for his chain. He ain't got no other lane. That's my nigga raising cane. Hot boy, he be taxing every summer. He ain't got no runner. Every grand go for 100. Shorty on my line talking about she want a double. Hung up on that bitch, stupid hoe. I had a double. Pulled up in that gray coupe. Hot boy, you on the train too. As long as them Franks blue. Hot boy, bring them plays. I said, as long as you ain't blue, you could get an 8-2. Hot boy swinging weight through. Poppy got that straight. He a hot boy, can't go near him, don't go near him. He a hot boy, always dealing, always scamming. He a hot boy, stack them hundreds to the ceiling. Hot boy, that's a hot boy. He a hot boy, can't go near him, don't go near him. He a hot boy, always dealing, always scamming. He a hot boy, stack them hundreds to the ceiling. Hot boy, that's a hot boy.
Ooh, we back. Yeah, that was that hot boy joint right there, man.
Hey, shout out Wayne, shout out Juvenile, shout out BG.
Yeah.
Them.
They was that, yeah, word up, the original Hot Boys and all that. Yeah, man, that was just a little something. One time, sometimes I just get spontaneous with it. When you see me in videos like that when the camera's still, most likely that just means I ain't got you with me or nothing to give it no motion.
Yeah.
So that particular night, I just took out the camera and I walked down the Leech Man. You feel me? Said, let's take it to the Green Line. Let's take it to Leech Man. Let's take it to Cambridge. Shoot the little Hot Boy video in the Dole Oil. You know what I mean? But like I said, I uploaded that, and then in a couple of days I felt like I didn't like it. You know, so I don't know. Maybe I'll re-upload it once upon a time.
It's only right.
Yeah, word. No BS. What's the next show you looking?
What you think? Should we do Coming Up or Hate Me in Your Hood? I'll let the
Coming Up. I'll talk about Coming Up because Hate Me in the Hood, I got a video for that. So we gonna let them, we're gonna marinate a little bit. Hit them with doses and doses. But Coming Up, that's one of my favorite joints on that. That's like a record to me. Like, I believe that's the second song on the tape. Drugstore and Coming Up. It's kind of like switch the vibe a little bit. Like at the drugstore, something harsh. Like, damn, let's get into that. Trapstone, get your North Faces out, get your Montclairs, get your Bubbles. And
shout out Montclair.
Coming Up's about, that's basically about, it's a shorty joint, shorty vibe,
Ooh.
Just basically a song
Definitely
about
one or two of them on a project.
Having a ride or die
Shout
shorty.
out to all the ladies.
Yeah, that's about having like a ride or die shorty with you. That's just, with you while you busting your moves. A lot of times, shorties don't want you involved in certain things, but there's some that are understanding about what you gotta do, what you gotta do, and they'll support you either way. So that's what the song's about. You know, that ride or die chick. Early in the morning and I'm up. Shorty on my line, she coming up. Like, you know.
Ever
like,
had a shorty that you thought was ride or die, but ended up being
yeah, well, you know, you
some foul shit?
Yeah, you run through that, but you gotta run through those too because, like, you know, it's better that you get that experience earlier on in the game because it'll help you recognize a real one down the line. But of course, we all read into some ones that we think that are riding for us, but at the end of the day, they're really not, you know. But these are steps that you gotta go through. What was the other one you was mentioning?
Hate me in your hood.
Oh, don't just hate me in your hood. You know what I mean? But listen, baby, everything a jug. That's just a reference to everybody that's like, you know, we all out here trying to get it. And for every hood there is, just take a couple people out of that hood that hate you in the hood. You know, like, had just like it, all hoods all over, various hoods. But there's always a couple people from the hood that hate you in the hood. So that's what that song is about. Because every now and then you will hear little whispers. So that song is just about for everybody that goes through that type of vibe where they rep their hood and they have supporters, but there's also a couple that hate them in their hood. Because I heard whispers as well several times. So just, you know, people be what they call it, pillow talking.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not only pillow talking is not only between the shorty and the guy. A lot of guys pillow talk too.
Major pillow talk.
Yeah, make sure you guys have clean pillowcases because all this pillow
And
talking
mouse.
residue, woo, is just crazy. What else about the song, man? What else about Hate Me in the Hood?
Yeah, it's just first off, how do you even like deal with the haters, bro?
You know what? I feel like I don't have to deal with them. You know, at certain points in your life and time when you're doing things, a lot of fortunate moments of being humble and stuff like that is
It could be motivating too.
when you had. Oh, it's always motivating. But when you have haters that are speaking upon you, and you have real supporters, most of the time they handle that for you. The trash takes out itself a lot, you know. But I was told before that if you don't have haters, you're not doing it right.
Nope.
So
You ain't living up to your full potential.
if you don't have a hater, you still got some work to do. You know, we don't want everybody that hate us, but hey, man, we don't, as an artist and stuff like that, we don't expect everybody to agree with us either. But a disagreement doesn't mean hate, but a lot of people just like, should I bring that video in?
Mixtape.
Say, Chad, that beat all the way with the tone.
Gucci, man. Woo. I'm Candace Gucci, man. Them niggas hate me in your hood. Said I be finessing, nigga, everything is good. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I'ma come up if I could. Roll straight out the pound and ain't no grabbing in my wood. I'm Candace Gucci, man. Them niggas hate me in your hood. Said I be finessing, nigga, everything is good. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I'ma come up if I could. Roll straight out the pound and ain't no grabbing in my wood. Homie said them niggas hate me, he ain't never lied. Told him, tell him it's gon' still be fuck the bitches when they die. Cause they mad at me for something, maybe I done hit they broad. We checked into the double tree was on this Visa card. All the rappers, they don't like me, they got reasons that they own. But most likely it's some nigga I ain't pick up on the phone. See my post on the book, got them smoking all they kush. Shorty said I'm overlooked, took my dick out, shorty look. What you talking about, my nigga? You ain't get no love from me. You was whipping in the V, I was grinding on the street. Homie never bought a dub, but was copping niggas trade. So I got my own clientele and with my separate ways. Yeah, Cambridge where I'm from, I got a story or two. One for blue and whites and niggas repping red and the blue. A couple chips on their shoulders, told them save me your fuel. Ready with that lemon squeeze, they did your brew. I'm Candace Gucci, man, them niggas hate me in your hood. Said I be finessing, nigga, everything is good. I don't give a fuck, bitch, I'ma come up if I could. Go straight out the pound and ain't no grabbing in my wood. I'm Candace Gucci, man, them niggas hate me in your hood. Said I be finessing, nigga, everything is good. I don't give a fuck, bitch, I'ma come up if I could. Go straight out the pound and ain't no grabbing in my wood.
And we back.
Hate me in your hood. Said I be for this nigga. Everything a jug. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. For real. Big shout out to RVT Roosevelt Towers. I was over there, shot it in the Roosevelt. You know what I'm talking about?
All PJs
Big
matter.
shout out to all the residents and all that. It's always a respectful thing when I pull up to the hood and like shoot a video. You know what I mean? Just showing.
Oh, that shit came out clean.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite videos for it being a still one, because that's another one I also came out by myself with the tripod, just set it up and you know. But those still ones can be workable. You just gotta have a nice amount of B-roll that's moving, so you can just kind of mess with the, you know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We all got haters in the hood.
Yeah, don't we all? Mm-hmm. Now this next one, you say is pretty much the sequel to Hate Me in Your Hood.
Oh, yes.
Everywhere they go, they talk a lot about them.
Yeah, you know what? That is actually a secret sequel right there. A lot about them actually the song "A Lot About Them" is the last song on the Trap Storm mixtape.
Yeah.
And
I remember we shot that right before Monday Night Raw, didn't we?
Yeah, with the Galleria Cambridge. So you know that's basically like, you know, and around that time there was a lot of whispers going around. You know, I was hearing a lot of little side talk, sidewalk. You know, so I figured.
You just let the shit ride out. You ain't never go,
This is how we're gonna end off the tape on I found that beat on YouTube and it sounded grimy and I said, ooh, okay, because it was trap storming. It was just, so I said, yeah, we're gonna end it on a dark note. And you know, self-explanatory. Everywhere they go, talk a lot about them. Heard that minute go a lot about it. Like that's just about that song is about the whispers. So that's why it's a secret. It's like a secret sequel to Hate Me in the Hood, because they hate you in the hood leads to talking a lot about him or her. You know.
Hi haters.
Hello, we here, man. Cambridge Gucci Live Q&A Season 2 Episode 1.
Crazy, man. We made it.
Mm-hmm. We're in a new
We
room.
made it.
We made it. We definitely in here, man. Yeah, that's one of my joints. There's also a video for that. But before we go right into another video, like, you know, is there anything specific on that joint that, because we did shoot the video. You shot that for me.
Yeah, word.
So, you want to talk a little bit about that experience?
Hey, just trying to get better and better at this filming shit. Photography, man, yeah.
Yeah,
I see it as a real trade.
Yeah, it's definitely a real trade. You definitely come a long way with that, because I like that video because you took a lot of good shots. Yeah. I like how it pans in at the beginning and comes down with from the gallery. It says Cambridge side.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Smooth
okay. I see you catch it onto the B-roll,
the scenery,
and all that. You know, that's definitely that's a good one right there. Should we hit him with that?
Hey, before anything, I meant to say this at the beginning of the episode. I just want to give a big shout out to our man Kevin for coming through last week. Shout out, Kevin. Hey,
what's in Kev's bag?
Hey, when it comes to the collectibles, y'all, Kev be in his bag for real.
Yeah, and he actually wait till the next episode of what's in Kev's bag, cause he just sent me a text not too long ago, and he goes,
"Word,
I'm bringing this to the next one." I said, "Ooh, that's
Let me know what it is.
I ain't gonna tell you right now. I'll tell you when we get out of here. I'll tell you when we get out. These mics are sensitive.
No spoilers.
Mike, pick it up. No spoilers on the show. Let's get into this video right here. We was just talking about. Which one was that?
Everywhere we go, they talk a lot about us.
Say, Chad, that beat all the way retarded.
Cambridge, that's just who they know a lot about him. Heard he smacked this bitch, he knew a lot about him. Money, pussy trap, I know a lot about him. Everywhere he go, they talk a lot about him. No side where he from, they know a lot about him. Heard his homie snitch, he knew a lot about him. Always project streets, I know a lot about him. If I had $1 every time a hater talk about me, I probably could've went and bought a crib, a bitch a Audi. Shorty like they on you every time a bitch go chill with them. I knew he PC cause my little nigga did a bit with him. He don't like me, she don't feel me, charge it to the ass. He ran down on the plug at home, he end up in the bag. Your own nigga snaking for $1, why not $1 million? Careful what they know, cause now the judge, he won't appeal it. I sat up in the slam about a bitch before. That's probably why a nigga never miss a whore. You ear hustling too much and your facts ain't straight. I used to deal in hand to hand like it's my first date. Told my bitch to get the bag, I had 15 plates. And don't be acting like you know me if they run my plates. Bridge side until I die, I gotta play my part. You could love them, you could hate them, they go still no sparks. Everywhere they go, they talk a lot about them. Cambridge, that's just who they know a lot about them. Heard he smacked this bitch, he knew a lot about him. Money, pussy trap, I know a lot about him. Everywhere he go, they talk a lot about him. No side where he from, they know a lot about him. Heard his homie snitch, he knew a lot about him. Always project streets, I know a lot about. This that trap storm.
That motherfucking trap storm, y'all.
Yeah. You see me put the sticker up in the beginning, right? I still got the stickers. We still got the stickers, baby. We still got the stickers, baby. We still got the stickers, baby. We still got the stickers. Okay, yeah, we gotta pick those up after. Don't worry, CCTV.
Don't worry, we ain't no litter bugs.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, man, a lot about them. Secret sequel to Hate Me in the Hood. And
yeah, so we got about like 4 or 5 songs on this shit left, but I wanted to narrow it down to these like last 2, man.
Yeah, I feel that. There's a good handful on there.
The Corner.
Oh, is that the name of the joint? The Corner? On the corner. That's dedicated. That's definite. You know, like our Hot Boy is
you
like
hitting shit.
Stay away from can't stick around your Hot Boys too long. The Corner Work is just definitely a song dedicated to
it
my
goes
trapper.
Down in the corner.
You know, Corner Work. That's just I used to come to the square a lot. On my downtime, just chilling, blazing L's. And, the corner was just dedicated for my guys I would see every time. The sort in particular corner stores, the Subway down the block, I run into a particular group of homies on the corner. I hit 7-Eleven, there's some homies on the corner there. Trapping down the street.
7-Eleven be popping.
Some trapping over here. So it's like, man, you know what? Let's just go all out and just make an anthem for my dudes selling drugs. As much as that might not sound like a good thing, but this was Trap Storm. This was a hood. There's this hood stuff going on. So
gotta keep it real.
Yeah, I just wanted to make an anthem for my guys trapping. That's all what that is. That's all that was.
Shout out to the trappers.
Shout out to the trappers. Free the trappers. Be careful, trappers.
Get it how you live.
You know what I'm saying? That's about that for that.
Yeah. Of course, shout out to a motherfucking Boston Celtics. Now, shit might have gone our way, but we'll be back. But speaking of that, it's only right we ended with the Double 3.
Oh,
That Larry.
33. I'm talking about a Bird, yeah. Woo, Larry Bird. He flipping Larry Bird. Ooh. When I turned 33, I should have caught the Bird, yeah. Woo, Larry Bird. He flipping Larry
Bird.
Oh man, well, you know, I had to use the 33. I had the Larry Bird, and you know, it's another one.
We gotta get you that Bird jersey, bro.
Real druggy, real dope game-ish. Like, you know, I've heard it before when I was, you know, like Trapped Out Exotic days, you know. So people was like, yo, Wally, man, you should, I mean, ooh. You know what I'm saying? A lot more money, but a lot more risk, a lot more a worse outcome. So, you know, I never dealt in that field, all right? I never dealt in that field.
Don't get it fucked up.
I never dealt in that field. A lot of my peoples was professional chefs and cooks and
shout out Raekwon.
Worked in plenty kitchens, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, that was one line I heard a while back. Like, you ever seen Killer Season?
Hell yeah.
Cameron, when he says,
shout out Dipset.
When he said, "Which you want, a Honda or the Ferrari?" That's real type ish. You know, Honda was basically, you want to keep coming back and selling this weed, or you want a Ferrari? You want to fuck with this Bird here? He just got a Bird, that Larry Bird, that 33 on my jersey. You feel what I'm saying? But we know in the beginning, Cameron stuck with the Honda, but eventually flee. And with no further ado, y'all, until the next episode, Cambridge Gucci Man.